Good morning. Today is Monday. I'm doing my weekly update and I just got back from my workout, so I figured it was a good time to um, check in with everybody. I told everyone last week that I was going to show you kind of what I look like full body. So I'm not going to be taking off any clothes, but I'm wearing some pretty tighter clothes that will show you my outlines, my curves, and what's going on. So before we do that, a little update about what has been going on with me so far this last week. Um, Last week we had someone try to break into our house at 11 p.m. while we were home. I'm pretty grateful for a roommate that I have here while my husband's gone. He heard the guy trying to come through the kitchen window and chased him and found the hatchet that the guy was trying to break into our window with. And when he caught him, he was trying to look for another window to break into. So, and then he got loose, or well, he ran and broke into someone else's house at 6 a.m. and took her to Walmart. It was the big thing in the news. So the police are saying that they can't technically connect them, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, well, it happened 2 blocks away. So you're really trying to tell me that the guy that's matching the description and happened 2 blocks away is just a mere coincidence. I'm thinking that deductive reasoning here says that it's probably the same guy. Um, and the detective that called me said it was the same guy, so I'm not thinking that it wasn't. Um, anyway, back on track. So that was kind of like a hiccup in my week just because it created a lot of stress. I was supposed to go work out and I couldn't because I couldn't sleep and it's just been pretty chaotic. So there was a couple days that I didn't go work out. And I've been pretty steady on the diet track. There was one incident yesterday where we went to a friend's house and there was like nothing we could eat. And so we called it our cheat day. I feel like when you're dieting, you should have at least 3 cheat days through the duration. It's just too hard. I know it was really early for me on my diet track, but I've read a few places that if you cheat more than 3 times, then you should probably just call it quits, throw in the towel, because it just means that you're not committed and your body's confused. So I've done a pretty good job of staying on track with the no carb thing. It doesn't mean no carbs, it means below 20. So I've been trying to stay in that range and I've done a pretty good job. My husband is doing the same thing. So he's on the road. He takes his Foreman grill with him. He cooks himself chicken and sits in a hotel room and does his work and cooks himself dinners instead of going out all the time, which is a super good lifestyle change for him as well. I guess he's been using the hotel's exercise equipment because he is a traveling salesman. He does have those amenities at his hotels that he stays at, so that's really nice. So we're doing this together, but not here together, and that's fine. It makes me feel really supported. Sometimes when he comes home, though, he pushes the limits, like, hey, you want to do this? And I'm like, no! So he's my best friend, and we pretty much do everything together. I slacked off on the squat challenge, too. I got back on track, though, yesterday. I felt super guilty about it too. It wasn't like I was like, hey, I want to quit this. It was just life happened. So I didn't do it for a day or two. But we're back on track now and I'm holding myself accountable. It's a new week. Praise Jesus. One other thing that I found out last week that was kind of a hiccup in my step was, or a hitch in my step was the fact that I thought I was signing up for statistics, probability and statistics, on the alternate day of my science class, but it turns out I accidentally signed up for them on the same day, so now I have to legit take them or take statistics and probability online and teach myself. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but that's a lot of stress to take on because I'm one of those people that has to have an instructor tell me what's going on, or I'm like, what the hell is that? So I'm a little stressed out about that. We're getting to the point where we're past the 5 minute mark, and statistically they say, not that I learned this from my class, but they say that people lose attention after 5 minutes, so we're going to cut these a little bit shorter than the 7 minutes. So here's what I look like right now. I'm going to try to set this up so you can see. Let's do it over here. That's not working. Well, okay. There. Okay. So as you can see, I'm a little curvy here. And then as far as this is concerned, I kind of have a big bottom. It's gonna go away. But as you can see, I'm pretty evened out. Like, I'm not ginormous in one area or the other. But this is what 230 pounds can look like. People are always thrown off guard when I'm like, yeah, I weigh 230, and they're like, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And it doesn't make any sense except for I have a lot of muscle mass. I mean, I grew up on a farm, so I grew up on a farm, so that defines me, right? No, but I was expected to do the labor just like the boys were, and 26 years, and I'm not living on a farm, but I've always done things harder and pushed it a little bit harder than I should. Like working out, it's been really hard not to. So I'm going to cut it short now. Well, it's not even short. It's pretty long. Darn it. Sorry. And I have to go get ready for work now. So thanks for watching and have a good week, and we'll talk next Monday.